It's dangerous to fly in the vicinity of a dissipating thunderstorm because this stage of its life cycle is characterized by answer downdrafts. Weather variation results from answer heating over the Earth's surface. The general characteristics of the troposphere is answer an overall decrease in temperature with an increase in altitude. What weather phenomenon is most likely to occur when water vapor condenses? Answer clouds, fog, or dew will form. For to figure 4, what weather is observed in area 9? Answer OVC with IFR conditions. Microbursts are characterized by having downdrafts, which answer can cause even a high performance aircraft to lose substantial altitude. Interpret this PIREP. UUA dash OV ORD dash TM 1000 or 1235 dash Fluken FLUNKN dash TP B737 dash TB MOD dash RM LLWS plus or minus 20 knot BLW 003 DURD runway 27L. Answer urgent PIREP low level wind shear during descent to runway 27L. What is expected upon arrival with reported clear skies and light winds at the surface, and the winds reported as 25 knots, gusting to 30 knots between 2,000 and 2,500 feet. Answer wind shear. When circumnavigating a large cumulonimbus cell flying under the anvil, answer should avoid due to the possibility of hail. What type of cloud layer should you expect when flying into an unstable air mass? Answer cumuliform. What is essential for fog to form? Answer small temperature dew point spread. Where is the forecast cloud ceiling at 1800 Zulu in the following TAF? Answer KMEM 09 1740 Zulu 1818 00000 KT half SM RAFG overcast 005. Answer 500 feet. You're on IFR flight when you receive weather update. A fast-moving cloud is approaching your route of flight. You are currently flying in a warm area with high moisture. What weather condition do you expect based on this update? Answer: squall lines with hazardous weather conditions. The reporting station originating this aviation routine weather report has a field elevation of 800 feet. If the reported sky cover is one continuous layer 5,000 feet thick, above what indicated altitude should you be clear of the cloud layer? Answer: METAR KMDW 12 1856 Zulu Auto 3,000 320 05 knots 1 half SM plus RABR overcast 007 7:16.
I was watching it happen.
A
I was like, you know what?
2980.
Gotta give it better food.
Answer 6,500 feet MSL. You printed for your printed forecast for winds and temperature aloft at your altitude and location reads 2,728-10. This indicates answer the wind at 270 degrees true at 28 knots. If the forecast is for a temperature of -2 degrees Celsius and dew point of -3 degrees Celsius, what weather can you expect? Answer formation of frost. The characteristic of cumulonimbus clouds is answer violent turbulence. Which source would best help the pilot determine current and forecast ice conditions? Answer G AirMet. A PIREP indicates cumulus clouds with extensive vertical development over mountainous terrain. This is an indication of answer unstable air. Surface friction in mountainous area will cause wind speed to answer decrease. One visual indication of conditions favorable of supercool large droplet icing is answer droplets that splash or splatter on impact at temperatures below +5 degrees Celsius. With the weather conditions below, what type of weather do you expect? Winds 80 degrees at 5 knots, temperature 15 degrees Celsius, dew point 14 degrees Celsius, altimeter 29.95. Answer fog. Fog. You are cruising in rain with a flight level temperature a few degrees above freezing. You can expect answer possible structural icing. Refer to figure 13 when flying an ILS approach on an aircraft in position 4 which has encountered a microburst will experience what effect? Answer a strong tailwind. Position 4 strong tailwind. In an aircraft on final approach and on glide slope encounters a sudden change from 20-degree knots tailwind to 20-degree knots headwind, the pilot should be ready to correct for answer increased airspeed and a tendency to go above glide slope. What conditions can cause fog to form in a low-lying valley at night? Answer: movement of warm, moist air. You would review a convective outlook to find information on answer areas of slight, or moderate, or high risk of severe thunderstorms and activity. What weather phenomenon might be expected on a cool, clear night when the air close to the ground is cooled by lowering temperature of the ground? Answer: a temperature inversion. While established on the ILS glide slope, a tailwind shifts to a headwind If no control adjustments are made, this would result in answer a decrease in descent rate. What conditions do you draw from this METAR observation? METAR KMCO 1318 131853 Zulu auto 226 knots 20 degrees at 6 knots 10 SM FEW 007 scattered 035 broken 110 broken 250 23 over 23 Alpha 2999 RMK A02 PK wind 09027 1759 RAE 45 TSE 49 SLP 179 OCNL LTGIC DSNT NE SES CB DSNT NE SES MOV SE 9007 T0228 dollar sign. Answer: the air has reached the point of 100% saturation. For figure 18, what are the weather conditions over central Oklahoma on the 12-hour prognostic? Answer: IFR. For figure 18, what are the weather conditions over eastern Colorado on the 24-hour prognostic chart? Figure 18, Colorado, VFR. You encounter wet snow at your altitude. This is an indication that the temperature is, answer, above freezing at your altitude. What may cause the formation of fog on a clear, calm night? Answer, a flow of warm, moist air. What ceiling is reported in the following METAR? KOKC 2228 Zulu 280 24 Golf 36 knot 3/4 SM broken 008 overcast 020 28 hyphen or dash 23 alpha 3000. Answer 800 AGL. 800 AGL. Under which of the following circumstances would a SIGMET be issued and for what period of time? Answer, widespread sandstorm with valid period of up to 4 hours. You're cleared for an approach with a minimum of 600 feet, and the field has the following METAR. The field elevation is 800 MSL. When can you expect to break out of the clouds? Answer, METAR KMDW 02 1700 Zulu auto 12010 SN overcast 009 10 over 09 A 3000. Answer 1700 MSL. 1700 MSL.
See you guys.
He always does.
PDF tomorrow morning.
PDF tomorrow morning. I'll be here probably by.
For the figure 163, 164, and legend 27, you are cleared for MFR runway 14 departure to 4,800 feet at an average ground speed of 120 knots. What minimum rate of climb is required? 870 feet per minute.
Just making sure that it's inspection ready. Because I already did that. Whatever day.
Refer to figure 182 for takeoff on runway 9 using an average ground speed of 140 knots. What minimum indicated rate of climb must be maintained to meet the required climb gradient? Answer, or feet per nautical mile, to 6,300 feet. Answer, 945 feet per minute. Refer to figure 216 and 216 alpha. If you take off from runway 34 left, which of the following is the minimum acceptable rate of climb feet per minute to 8,700 feet required for Reno 9 FMG departure at a GS of 150 knots? Answer, 1,200 feet per minute. For the figure 117 and legend 27, what glide path and rate of descent should you plan to use initially to establish the glide slope for ILS runway 36L approach? Answer, use the 120 knots ground speed. Answer, 637 feet per minute. 637 feet per minute. Refer to figure 188 and legend 27 for the LOC DME runway 21 at Portland International PDX. What descent rate should the pilot expect at 120 knots ground speed? Answer, 720 feet per minute. For the figure 192 and legend 27, using an average ground speed of 90 knots, what constant rate of descent from 3,100 feet MSL at the 6 DME fix would enable the aircraft to arrive at 2,400 feet MSL at the FAF? Answer, 300 feet per minute. Refer to figure 210, using an average ground speed of 90 knots on the final approach segment. What rate of descent should be used initially to establish the glide path for the ILS runway 6 approach procedure? Answer, 4,000 or 478 feet. 478 feet per minute. The rate of descent required to stay on the ILS glide slope? Answer, must be decreased if the ground speed is decreased. While flying an ILS approach, you encounter a tailwind. To remain on the ILS glide path, the rate of descent must be, answer, increased if the ground speed is increased. For figure 242, what is the recommended descent angle and descent rate for RNAV runway 36 approach with a ground speed of 105 knots? Answer, 3.00 degree and 557 feet per minute.